Ladies and gentlemen, today we shed light on the painful and confusing phenomenon of parental alienation. Imagine a young child speaking to you with the vocabulary of a seasoned lawyer, using words like liaison, manipulation, and subconsciously, almost as if they've memorized legal definitions rather than expressing genuine, age-appropriate feelings. This is the first sign. The child has adopted adult wording that feels out of place, suggesting they have been coached or influenced to speak and think in ways beyond their years. Next comes the sudden contempt and rejection. One day, the child adores a parent. The next day, they look at them with icy disdain and proclaim that they never loved them. There is no warning, no gradual shift, only instantaneous and inexplicable hostility. One afternoon, laughter and play. The next morning, cold silence. This abrupt reversal leaves the rejected parent bewildered and heartbroken, struggling to grasp how affection could evaporate overnight. Even more perplexing are the absurd reasons children often give for this rejection. "You wore the wrong shirt last week," one child might insist. "You said good morning instead of hello." These justifications make no logical sense, yet the child sticks to them with unwavering conviction. It becomes clear that these excuses are not rooted in genuine hurt or misunderstanding, but rather in a narrative someone else has crafted, an impossible-to-fulfill list of offenses designed to sever the bond. Central to parental alienation is the portrayal of one parent as entirely virtuous and the other as wholly malevolent. The child proclaims, "Mother is perfect. Everything she does is wonderful," while any mention of the father triggers scorn. "Father is useless. I never want to see him." This black and white thinking strips away nuance and history, casting one parent as all good and the other as all bad, regardless of their actual behavior. Yet, the child insists they arrived at these judgments independently. These are my own thoughts. They claim with unwavering confidence, as though they have conducted a comprehensive, unbiased evaluation. In reality, their independent thinking has been subtly guided by whispered comments, selective praise, and implicit encouragement. The child believes sincerely that their rejection is self-motivated, but it reflects the influence of an alienating parent's agenda. Perhaps most chilling of all is the child's coldness and lack of guilt. When the rejected parent begs for forgiveness or explanation, the child remains impassive. No tears, no remorse, no emotional conflict. It is as though the child's heart has hardened against any sense of loyalty or familial obligation. This emotional detachment serves to reinforce the alienation, demonstrating to the alienating parent that their campaign has succeeded. Furthermore, the rejection often extends beyond the targeted parent. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, anyone associated with the rejected parent, is swept into the same icy purge. The child declares, "I don't want to see your family either," echoing the alienator's narrative that everyone on that side is to blame. The entire support network of the targeted parent is effectively erased, amplifying isolation and despair. Parental alienation is not merely a case of a child acting out. It's a systematic dismantling of the parent-child relationship. It's a betrayal of trust, an exploitation of a child's vulnerability, and a distortion of a child's capacity for love and loyalty. Today, I urge everyone listening, educators, counselors, judges, family members, to recognize these warning signs and intervene. Protect our children's right to love both parents without fear, manipulation, or coercion. Let us recommit to preserving genuine, healthy family bonds free from the corrosive forces of alienation. Thank you.